Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War campaign. Oh gosh, I forgot to fix that. But campaign 11, week 5, day 2. So the title still says day 1. For whatever reason, it did the thing again where I can't get into it on my other computer, which is rather strange, but it's still going out, so it works. But yeah, the one I'm looking at's a little bit different. But anyways, I also have to fix that after the fact. But anyways, hello everyone. Hello Roman. Hello. Let's see. I thought I muted it. Wait, go back. There we go. That's weird. Like a slider. There we go. Anyways, hello everyone. Hello Roman. Hello Lester. Hello. Actually, let me go all the way up. Hello Isabel. Hello Bill. Hello. Hello Roman. Hello Lester. Hello Andrew. Hello Gimli. Hello Logic Slayer. Hello Supernova. Hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so of course today, two main things we're doing. We have ourselves the World event that we haven't touched yet. I'll be starting to touch that. There's one that you're supposed to not take, and I already forget which one that is. It's one of these two. Which one it is, I actually can't remember. I want to say it's the Pyrohydra. I'm almost guaranteed it's the Pyrohydra we don't want to take, if I remember correctly. But, yeah, don't take Pyrohydra. And as long as we don't do that, we should be good to go. Anyways, the other thing we need to go do is, of course, the faction event. So we have this for the one I can never pronounce, the Indrajit Palace, and this one is a red-purple restriction, as far as what we can end up using here. Also, why is there one singular Abraf there? I did not put that earlier. That got there somehow, though I'm not quite sure how. But anyways, of course, we're going to be using the team from the other video we showed earlier, which is actually just Phoenicia and Magma Dragon, which will be perfectly fine. But before we do any of that, I guess we will go do the dungeons and see how many clicks it takes until we get a fail. Oh, so far so good. Oh, so far so bad. Oh. What do we get for our thing? We got Life Alter, 20% bonus life. Curse does pretty much nothing. That seems okay. Anyways, let's go do... What team do we want here? Or just Magnesia. Because we don't have any kind of annoying stats effect or anything like that, so we'll just roll with it. So hello, Defiant, welcome. Hello, Kevin. I hope you guys have better dungeon luck than me. Gosh, our dungeons have not been going well. Apparently, some people have been finding strategy beyond just picking a random 3. However, I will keep clicking that top 3 until it works. Use the website. I know. I probably should check the resource that like min-maxes the most probable location. Though I also kind of want to keep clicking the top 3 until it works. And then start use further strategy. Though by the time I do that, they'll probably nerf whatever strategy currently exists. The next patch is until later next month, so there's still a couple weeks until they do something, if they do anything about it. There we go. What do we get for our extra trap? Just a toxic one, which would have done pretty much nothing. Anyways, give me my Dragonite. I just ditched the top 3. I probably should, to be honest. If we don't get it in the next few days, I will probably use further strategy than pick top 3. If we don't get it in the next few days. Hello, Tyrion. Welcome, welcome. Anyways, let's go and... So we did that. Which one should we start with? I guess we'll start with the Ward event, because Ward event's going to go pretty quick. Especially with the kind of damage options we have. I believe we could just AoE spam it too. I should probably go get the AoE spam team. Which one do I currently have set up? That could work. Round Black Manacle? What was the other option I had set up? Oh, also, I need to buy some tiers here. Wait, first things first. Let me grab all this. Then let me go grab the few shop tiers here. Then let's go and figure out what we want to do here. I'll just do it off the menu. Alright, so we want to not take the Pyrohydra. I'm tempted to build all in on Black Manacle. Is there any link? I'm looking for any link. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Like, never mind, you're blue, you're red. Wait, we have access to Dawnbringer, though. I could literally just run the team I was going to run for the other thing. I can run it for blue. There's not a blue-purple AoE, is there? What was that one other colored weapon? There's a yellow and purple. No, it wouldn't be because it would have been red and blue then. I might just Sun Spear Dawnbringer then. I don't know. Archmage is just going to be so quick for some of the earlier ones, though. The problem is the links we have are not the links I want. Let's see. Set my medals? I know, I haven't set the medals yet. It will be in a moment. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to do. The problem is blue and red don't go that nicely into any weapon. That we can also... Actually, hold up. But then I'd have to use Corsair. There's one that would kind of work. At that point, I'd rather just go, red spam this. And just go Dawnbringer. Which is actually what I showed for the Thursday video as well. Or for the Thursday team, I mean. Okay, so let me go Sun Spear here. For the super early fights, I guess still having half mana start could be nice. Half mana start into extra mana that's useful. Probably just Frost Mage, I guess. At that point, might as well go the other one then. For right now, it might as well... For the super low range, if we only need single cast, we might as well just go Shadow Hunter. If that's going to be the case then. And then change our banner to a blue-red or something. +2 blue, +1 red. Sure, let's roll with that. Alright, we're just going to roll with that for now. And now it'll tell me to go set my medals. Yes. And we'll set our medals right over here. 1 medal, 120%. And then put the extra magic over there. There we go. Okay, let's just roll with that. That should be fine. One, two, three is possible, but not as probable. So you're saying I should keep doing it then? So you're saying there is a chance? Yeah, we've actually seen bottom 3 twice already. We've seen bottom 3 2 times. Within like 3 days, when we first started. Actually, I think we got it like 2 days in a row. Why is it like that? People broke down all the data on it, what is statistically the most likely location road will be. It's not guaranteed, but people have broke it down based on data over the last several weeks. And they have compiled it all. Though I'm calling it. The second I don't hit the top 3, it's going to be the top 3. Like, I'll hit bottom left. It'll immediately be trapped. Then we'll start clicking them, and it's going to be the top 3. It's going to happen. You got bottom 3 for the 3rd time in 2 days? Oh gosh. So I'm not sure why I keep trying to click somewhere else. It's obviously just going to be the same location over and over again. Actually, that's not true. It will switch twice, because after 15 battles, it switches to that other thing. And then after another couple, it changes to the other one. And then we could just keep clicking the same location over and over again. Because then it won't end up mattering. We got our daily gems. Hello, Clip-Bomb! Welcome, welcome. Hope all has been well. $18,000 Dragon Eyes, 150 gems. What was the breakdown? Wasn't it like 5 or 6 gems each? That sounds about right. I didn't bother doing the reverse math on what you just posted there. This sounds about where it should be. He's got shiny Machino and Pokemon Go. Nice. Congrats, Tyrion. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to try that game. I still haven't. It's been out for like, what, 6-7 years now? Actually, oddly enough, it's almost been out as long as Gems of War, now that I think about it. Not quite, though. You have 2 purple and 2 green dragons now? Oh gosh, that's unfortunate. I have 0 perfects, but 3 dragons, so we're still at least doing okay. We're starting to get to the point where we might want to start running a real team. You have 4 different dragons, 5 total. That's pretty lucky. Yeah, we unfortunately failed our 50-50 the other day when we got our other dragon. It happens, though. It's a matter of time before we failed one. Also, Bahir's at 118. Gosh, she's definitely going to survive. Honestly, this might take triple hit. Then we really need a different team. It's going to take that many hits. Oh, that's a lot of stone blocks. I can't even block that now. I'll take that. Get a Dawnbringer down. I would like any amount of mana. Any amount of mana. You got 3 brown. Oh gosh. That can happen. Yeah, this one is still weak, but once we get a little bit further, we do need to change out this team. These are still going to die easily in one shot, which is what we're looking for. Yeah, you would kind of need to go get all the dragons before you get the weapons anyways. Like, it's probably a good idea to have all 6 dragons before you even start getting into the weapons. Because one weapon doesn't really do you anything, and it's not really that good on defend if you already have the books. So, hello, Debbie! Welcome, welcome. You're overwhelmed and sad because of it. Yeah, it can be a little annoying. It's very unfortunate. Definitely one of the weirder grinds in the game, that's for sure. Oh wait, there's a Baldur over there. Oh wait, that's a really high Baldur. Okay, let me go build a real team. And by real team, I'm just about to grab the one we showed from the World Event team. Good old Rope Dart Ubistet. The double kill. These battles are starting to get a little bit too annoying to be using the other method. So we shall go with this. And all we really have to do is get a little bit of mana and it's already over. Blue, explode, explode. We'll do that. Need a little more mana. Just so a little bit. And now the whole team just wipes. Okay, we do that. Boom. Boom. Double kill anything we touch. Boom. Probably taking that blue first. At this point, you can just keep exploding until it's dead, and there we go. Yeah, they made the grind for quite a while. Though realistically, it's early next year grinds. Though it is one of a few patches in recent time where you actually can't do the entirety of the patch between patches. Also, I like how that does exactly 3 red mana accumulation because it destroys 3 reds, which is exactly how many we needed in that exact situation. Worked out perfectly. Gotta love it. Good old Rope Dart Ubistet. It's a fun combination. It's all available this week. Rope Dart's in Soulforge, and Ubistet is in the event key drop table. While Ubistet isn't a must-have, definitely make sure you get Rope Dart if you don't already. Really insanely good weapon. Hello, Mobarashi! Welcome, welcome. So as soon as we've run out of sigils, we'll go ahead to the code. Which I think we have 8 left, even though it says 4. Because of these little guys. Probably kill it first just in case. Unfortunately, it doesn't move the corpse to first slot. To shift all of them downwards, that'd be kind of convenient. Unfortunately, it does not. I just need any poke. Ubistet overkill seems right. There we go. Also, with extra spell damage, Ubistet gets to kill even easier. Because not only is he attack boost ratioing, but then all that damage also gets boost ratioed by the little bit of magic bonus. Same thing happens with Fairy Fire as well. But it's a lot rarer to be using Ubistet with Fairy Fire. This is not a mechanic he's normally used with. At least not commonly anyways. A Faction Legend's good for the event. If your pokes can one-shot, it could. It would very quickly reach the point where it doesn't one-shot, though. Because it doesn't have that big of a boost ratio. Because wasn't it just based on, like, all red and purple on the board at a 1-to-1? Like, for the earlier fights, that'd be fine. Plus, it gets the extra damage from all that spell stuff. But it would eventually fall off quite heavily. If you just want to spam like a whole team of him, then it would be funny. Like 1 mana accumulator with like 3 of them. Because that could technically work out. Because that's basically the strategy for the pure faction. You just keep whittling them down with the with spamming the legends. Like that's pretty much the entire strategy for the pure faction. Do you think power orbs are useless? In the current state of the game, yes, they're getting close to it. Because for whatever reason, ever since they added a way to get more power orbs, they have still added no ways to use power orbs since then. Which I still find very strange to this day. As they added a way to get them quicker and more consistently. Yet they then proceeded to never do anything that ever uses them ever again. Which is a weird combination to have. Instantly max any troop, but still useless. Well, the things that it maxes aren't that relevant. Because souls, you know, the amount of souls to max your troop is nearly none. Trait stones, you have more than infinite of later in the game. And what's the third thing that does again? Traits, level, and ascension. And ascension is the one thing it can do pretty usefully. But there's already blue orbs for that. Like, it's doing 2 useless things and 1 useful thing. But blue orbs already do that 1 useful thing. is if you're looking at it like that, a major blue is comparable to a power then. Because a major blue is like 95%, if not more, the value of a power. So it doesn't make much sense to use a power when a major blue basically is a power orb. Because the only relevant thing that a power orb does, of the 3 things it does, is the ascending of a troop. But blue orbs already do the ascending of a troop. Because the souls don't really matter, it's such a small amount. You can get it in like several minutes. And the trade stones don't matter, because later in the game there's nothing to use them on. So you just have a surplus that's sitting there. So it's basically only doing ascension. It's just like a glorified major blue orb in the current state of the game. Other than for getting Zugoff and stuff, obviously. As far as its actual usefulness, it's basically just a ultra expensive blue orb. Specifically major blue, but still. I need you to get like just a bit of mana. So you're blocked on almost everything. There you go. Hey, we finally reached battle number 31. Just in time to do one single battle with it, unless we get a Valraven here. The Ruby Giants. Ah, no Valraven, boo. Also, gosh, look at how low their stats are. I always find it funny with modes like this. Because they don't bring, like, the bigger fights until battle 31, so when you finally get to them, they have no stats. Like that one right there. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we made some progress. Where are we in the guild? Should be in a multi-way tie with a bunch of other people, yep. Stardust and everyone else at the 284. So some other people getting there. Anyways, that's the world event for now. Let's go ahead to the code, and then let's go start doing Indrajit's Palace. And I'll be doing that with the team we mentioned in the video earlier today. Rolling it with Magnesia, basically. Phoenicia, Magma Dragon, Mirage Queen, and the good old Leprechaun. Let me just make sure I switch out of my medals. And I'll be good to go. Actually, I could just run pure magic, can't I? Because we don't need a 20% for anything. Anyways, let me go get you guys a code. One moment. Also, gosh, this computer is being so slow right now. Why, other computer? Why? There you guys go. There is, if it'll ever go. Come on, update. Get in there. Get in there. I can barely even paste it in twice. It's lagging between the 2 posts. But there you guys go. There's the redeem code. Use it on Gems of War underneath the game code section. As we might as well go there right now. If we go to gemsofwar.com. And then we click over to the redeem code section, and we copy paste the code from chat, put in our invite code that's in the settings menu in bottom left, whatever your game says, and we'll be good to go. There we go. And you get the same loot as always: 2 charger maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Only usable on PC mobile version of the game, and definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Anyways, next order of business. Let's go do this faction. So we'll be using the same team we mentioned in the video. This one right over here. Should be on our copy paste right now. Oh wait, it's not because I fell. Because I just copied the redeem code. Whoops. Well, let me go recopy the thing. Oh, that's funny. Wait, let me go recopy this. I forgot because I copied the redeem code. It overrid it with that. Whoops. There we go. Alright, now it's all in order. Okay, so let's go get our AoE pokes. Get a little bit of mana, throw it down, insta kill, and if that doesn't kill, hit Magnesia. If that doesn't kill, hit Leprechaun, and we're good to go. Pretty much the game plan every time. Actually, we'll probably start with Leprechaun on most battles. We just kind of got a little lucky on mana there. And we didn't even need it that time. I was gonna say, how are you still alive? Is it because he had to summon? Because I was looking over at chat and then still heard noise. I was wondering what that was from, but yeah, he revived. Unfortunate. It happens, though. Once again, just the potions alone. Getting all the mana we need, always great to see. Don't even need a Leprechaun. We basically have a insta-Leprechaun at the start of battle. Who needs Leprechaun when you have insta-Leprechaun? Through the natural explosion. Also, hello, Ginki! Welcome! Oh gosh, everyone's changing their profile image. I'm losing track of who's who. Oh no. I should probably change mine. I literally haven't changed it since the start of the channel. Also, the banner I made during the first hurricane since I moved here, which I think was 2016, I want to say. So it's been like 6 years. But I literally made it when I had, oddly enough, no electricity. I was just using the residual electricity, or, the battery that was on my laptop. And I was like, I got nothing to do. We're stuck in a hurricane. Might as well go make a new thumbnail. Or not new thumbnail, whatever you call the banner thingy. But I've not updated mine in like 6 years. Probably should. I need to go find someone to go do all the art for it, though. I never change it. Did I get a perfect dungeon? Nope. Still no perfect. Not even close. Hello, Chad. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we might set the record for longest non-perfect. Honestly, I would kind of want to keep going. I kind of want to keep doing top 3 and just see how long it takes us to get it. And maybe we could set the record for longest no perfect. Since we already went this long. Yeah, I pretty much refuse to pick anything but the top 3. And I kind of want to until it works. Just once. Like, after we get it, we'll start using strategy. But I kind of want to keep clicking the top 3 until it works. Even if bottom 3 are correct like 10 times over. And 5 years later. It wouldn't take that long to get top 3 to work. There's no way. It could maybe take like a month. But it would never take that long. Yeah, some things in Gems of War are way too overpriced. But overall, honestly, I feel like it's pretty good for a mobile game. The amount of free currency that it gives, particularly premium currency, is actually, like, absurdly generous. Like, I can't think of a single other game that gives a premium currency as much as Gems of War. While they keep adding more and more ways to sync it, to try to balance that out, there's still, like, a lot of accumulation rate for it. Like, literal thousands per week. And what's nice is you can accumulate it quicker than the expenses for it as well. As long as you're not doing it on, like, literally everything. Because I would say on average we spend, what? Maybe 1,000 to 2,000 gems per week? Whereas we get over 2,000 gems per week or so. It's not that bad at all. Hello, German Shepherd. Welcome, welcome. Is Vashtogan worth crafting? He's okay. I wouldn't really say he's high priority. He has a decent curse. I was actually mentioning it the other day when we were doing Arena, that he's basically a weaker version of Black Beast, which is an ultra rare that already exists. His main gimmick is actually in combination with Iron Gut, because he provides the curse that Iron Gut needs so he can devour, while then also being able to go kill out Iron Gut for a bunch of value based on its HP. So it can be situationally usable, though for the most part, it's not that good. Like, Iron Gut's one of its few synergy options, and even then you can't really run it for delves because you can't kill Iron Gut, otherwise it's dead for the rest of the delve. So there's very few situations where you can actually bring it out for any kind of usefulness. You're just 400 points away. Oh, I've had double-digit points before. It hurts. Like 20 points away from getting the faction done. And it's like, oh, still need the 30 gems. Luckily, the 30 gem cost isn't too bad. You get a little bit of gold for you. You get a really cheap treasure. The cheapest you could ever get relative to gem costs. If you ever do need to click on it, it's not that bad. It's much better than the previous system where you had to click on it pretty much every single week. Now, there are a lot of days where you just don't need to. Which is not great to see. Yeah, Iron Gut's pretty great for factions. Hello, Beer Razor. Welcome, welcome. You just got, kombucha? Wait, what's kombucha? I feel like I've heard of that before, but I'm not sure what it is. It sounds familiar. Speaking of which, I'm kind of a little hungry. I've been really munchy today. I'm not sure why. I've gotten into, like, every single food item in the house today. Like, I didn't eat a lot of any one thing, but, like, every type of reserve of food we have in the house right now, I've probably gone into at some point today. I'm not sure why. It was just a really munchy day. And the worst part is, I'm still hungry. Do I keep nuts in the house knowing I'm allergic? No, of course not. It's fermented tea. It has the feel of alcohol without it being alcoholic. Interesting. I don't drink alcohol, so I wouldn't know what that's like. But I do know what tea tastes like. Tea is good. Am I keeping an eye on Hurricane Ian? I have not been. Also, hurricanes aren't allowed to hit. Hurricane season's almost over. Go away, hurricanes. Wasn't that supposed to mostly just hit Florida? Unless his trajectory has changed. Unless I'm thinking of a different one. I'm not sure why anyone would want to move to Florida. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that whole state is just underwater in, like, a couple decades. There's not a single year they go without getting hit by a hurricane. Even if it's only mild. I've been getting back in the water mood lately. I tend to have phases as to what I drink. And I'm definitely back in water phase. Which realistically is probably the best phase to be in. As far as drinks are concerned. Like, sometimes water is just too boring. And in other months it's like, yeah, I might as well just drink only water. I'm very weird like that. Like, I'll go an entire month drinking, like, very minimal water. Then another month where it is, like, literally the only thing I consume from a liquid standpoint. Coconut juice? No, I'm not a big fan of coconut juice. There's something about its taste that just seems off. Pretty much all coconut. It's weird because, like, artificially flavored coconut things I kind of like. But when it's actual coconut in any way, I don't tend to like it that much. Like, coconut a lot of times to me almost tastes like a cleaning product or something similar. Like, it doesn't taste like it should be consumed. Like, it's not a bad taste necessarily. It just tastes like it should be something that's used to clean something. Rather than be consumed. Like, not like a soapy taste, but you know. I'm not sure how to describe it. You guys had coconut before. I assume most people have. That is a fruit where quite a few people might not have had it before. Because it's definitely not something easy to find, fresh coconut. At least not near me anyways. I was just gonna say, where's our Valraven? We found it somewhere there. Because this whole we were at 0 sigils, and it's like, wait, where's our other sigils at? We got a lot of fish in my state, which is nice. Because we're right on the water. So getting fresh fish in this area is normally pretty easy. And whenever I'm in an anti-meat mood, I still tend to go for fish here and there. And there's definitely plenty around. Because I do have a mood sometimes where I just, like, don't eat any red meats. I still eat the occasional fish because I need some kind of protein. And a lot of other proteins like nuts I can't eat up eating. So normally it's just supplemented with fish. Our second to last floor, we're almost there. Well, technically not, and if we don't score high enough, we will actually need to go one floor further. And this is definitely not a delve for scoring really high in. Not a particularly good layout for it. Also, I can't believe it's almost the end of September already. This month has gone by so quickly. This whole year has kind of gone by pretty quickly. So half the year, there was like so many renovations being done on the house that kind of got in the way of things schedule-wise. That's probably why it's felt so much shorter for me. But this month in particular, they haven't really been doing anything. Like, we had some light work done, but aside from that, there wasn't really anything. And it wasn't the same people from before. It was a different company. Well, I eat fish and eggs. And I don't, like, not eat meat. I just eat minimal meat. Actually, I literally had eggs earlier today. Good old scrambled eggs and cheese. Honestly, anytime I'm about to make eggs, it almost always just turns into scrambled eggs out of laziness. But also because I like the form factor. I feel like it's easier to distribute cheese and pepper and other similar things on scrambled eggs, as well as ketchup and stuff like that, than on like any other form of egg. Because I feel like each bite when you do a different form of egg is not as just evenly distributed as scrambled eggs. Because it's all pretty much the same consistency at that point, so like every bite is more similar compared to any other egg form factor. It's also really easy to put anything in there, like broccoli or anything else. I like how I only mentioned broccoli, but it's probably because it's the main thing I put in there. I guess maybe ever so occasionally like bacon and stuff like that, but careful, I'm doing something, it's gonna be broccoli. Good old broccoli. It's kind of weird. I like almost every green vegetable. I know some people just hate some of them. I can't really think of a single green vegetable I don't like, which is very beneficial. Especially asparagus. Asparagus might be one of my favorite. I get tired of broccoli sometimes. Also because the stems on them are so bland compared to the bush or whatever you'd call it. Not sure if it has a proper name, but you know what I mean. The bushier part of the broccoli. Whereas for asparagus, I feel like the whole rod is good, not just the tip. But for broccoli, pretty much only the tip tastes good. Where all the bushiness is. Yeah, the stalk. That's technically its Nate term, isn't it? But like the stalk of asparagus, like tastes like the same as the rest. So like it's really good. But on broccoli, it's such a gigantic difference. Like the shaft of it compared to the little bush. Do I eat Brussels sprouts? I wouldn't go out of my way for them, but I would eat them. I would definitely much prefer asparagus. Brussels sprouts are kind of average. They're definitely a lower tier green vegetable. Hello, Barbara. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, mushroom and cheese omelets are really good. I tend to not pick up mushrooms too often, though. I have to be in, like, a real mushroom mood. Like, I do like mushrooms. It's just not something I would eat on a regular basis. Gotta be in a mood for them. Do I eat orca? I actually forget what orca is. I have heard of it before, and I've probably eaten it many times before. I completely forget what it is, though. A vegetable tier list streamed? Is that actually a thing? Has someone actually made all vegetables tier lists? I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, we actually had 20,000. The problem is I would forget the name of so many of them. Like, visually, I'll kind of know what it is. And, like, know what it is based on its visual, based on its taste. But if you told me to name, like, 100 different vegetables, I will get, like, at least I want to say a fourth of them wrong. Maybe even more than that. Maybe even closer to half. Like, I know what they look like. I know what they taste like. But as far as, like, what they're named, some of them definitely stump me. That is for sure. Anyways, did I claim all the rewards for that? I think I did. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Last little final chest here. And there we go. Nice. Okay, so we got all the rewards for that. Nice, perfect, standard Tuesday faction event right there. There was nothing good here, unfortunately. So it looks like, what's a flash offer? I don't need wait, am I actually missing that weapon? Wait, what are we even missing these days as weapons? Unowned. I am. Oh, that's one of those 5. That's one of the, they did a patch back in, I think it was version 6.2, I want to say. Where they added, maybe it was even earlier than that, where they added like 6 different weapons. And 2 of them still haven't cycled back around. Silverglade and the Blackhawk one. Also, I need Silverglade for the weapon I missed during winter because I was on vacation at the time, seeing family, and I completely forgot to get Silverglade, or to get Emerald Blade. Luckily, it's not that useful of a weapon. There's already green-red exploder ones. But technically, I'm not missing out on much, because to have all the weapons anyways, you would already need to be waiting for Silverglade for Arcanist Blade. Because that has been one that has never been available for free, though it will be whenever Silverglade rolls back around. Which reminds me, do we actually know when next Silverglade event is? We gotta double check. Go over to good old terransworld.com and let me double check. Do we have a Silverglade anytime soon? Control find Silverglade. So yes, we do. No, we don't. Kind of. There's a troop coming up at some point, but we don't have an official date yet. We might as of the next patch. Yeah, this is what she'll look like. Right over there. But as far as when that is, it is to be determined in pretty much every possible way. But yeah, we don't currently know the exact date. It could be in about 2,652 days from now, but realistically, it is within the next few months. When exactly in the next few months, who knows? Currently, I think we can only see up to the end of next month, I want to say. October 31st. November. Hey, my birthday! Hey, we're getting a new troop on our birthday. Oh yeah, what troop are we getting on my birthday? Let's see. We're getting this thing. I'm not sure why I clicked on that one. We're getting this thing. Oh, wait, this is a mythic. Oh, wait, my birthday falls on a Friday? That's news to me. It's funny. Let's see, what mythic birthday? What mythic are we getting on our birthday? We're getting the Sagittarian. It is a mythic divine from Divinian Fields, Divine Centaur. Unfortunately, Centaur doesn't really do too much. It is a yellow, red, purple. Deal magic times 2 plus 4 true damage to an enemy. Then steal either 10 magic, 20 life, or 20 armor. That seems bad. Gain 2 magic to all yellow allies when matching yellow gems. That also seems bad. Is Yellow Storm to go with it? Yeah, he's pretty bad. I don't see any situation where you really use this, though. It is a good one-shotter, I guess. But even then, why not just use Yukov? He already has 2 to 3 colors. Like, he's basically just like a true damage one-shotter. That might get a little bit of stats extra. Because especially, it says then steal. Meaning, if your true damage kills, do you even get to steal any stats? Because that'd be very problematic if not. Like, if you one-shot something and then you don't get to steal the 10 magic or anything else. Like, you would need that to trigger before the damage, not after. Not to mention, its traits are really underwhelming. It's coming out on our birthday. Anyways. Let's go run a few explorers. Actually, let's do some 20% chasing. Been doing that quite a bit lately, and I like the chest rate, so we'll stick with it. We did say way back whenever we finally get to that point, that we would start going for them, and we have been lately. I would like to find my Explore 12 team. There it is. Kept rolling right past it. Yeah, January 1st, 2013, right there. I know. That's not the actual date it's coming out, obviously. It's just a placeholder date for everything that doesn't have a determined date. But if anyone has any other questions, anything you want me to go over, do let me know. I'll make sure to do so. I gotta try fried okra. I've heard of it before. I'm pretty sure I have ate it before. I just don't remember what it is. But, is it okra or orca? It's okra, right? It's with a K. I don't know, what's okra? Like, I'll see it and I'll know exactly what it is. What is it, okra? No, that's, oak. Can you please hit the right letter? There we go. Let's see. Is it with a K? Might put a K. Yeah, okra. A vegetable. I'm pretty sure I've had this before. I'm pretty sure I have. Not for a while, that's for sure. But I'm pretty sure I've had it and liked it. I can't remember the last time I've ever been in any shopping center that has had it, though. It's not really a commonly stocked food. Or if it is, I haven't noticed it much. It does seem a bit exotic for me. Though, last I recall when I had it, I did like it. It definitely seems like a vegetable that you'd have to season very well. Like, I feel like if you just did it up with nothing, it would taste kind of bland. Also, I'm that way with a lot of vegetables. Like, raw vegetables, there's so many of them that I just absolutely hate. Like, even broccoli. Like, raw broccoli, raw carrots, stuff like that. Like, they taste so horrible to me, but then once you cook them, they taste good. It's also one of the reasons I hate tomatoes. I hate raw tomatoes that are a vegetable and not a fruit. I don't care what science says. I will for always know them as a vegetable. Oh, define. What was your question? You need Leo, and it is in Pride Lands week. Should this troop be in the drop table? Wait, Leo. Yes, it's in drop table. Why am I opening this back up? But yeah, it's in drop table. Yeah, Leo? It's definitely in drop table. Yeah, this thing's in drop table. It's a pretty recent mythic, but yeah, it is indeed in drop table. The chance that you're going to get is very low because there's 3 mythics in Pride Lands. So the chance you're specifically going to get that is very unlikely. However, it is indeed in the drop table, though it could take thousands upon thousands of event keys, so wouldn't get your hopes up for it, but it is possible. He is in there. It's just very unlikely you would actually get him to enough of a degree where if that's the only thing you're missing from there, it's probably better just waiting until you have enough diamonds to craft it. I'm not sure how many total mythics you're missing, though. But it's likely just waiting until you can diamond craft it will be better, if that's the only mythic you're missing from the kingdom. Are we still going on about broccoli? No, we're going on about vegetables and food. Apparently the topic has gone back to food once again. Okay, that is a horrible chest. Wow. I would like at least one good drop. Even just an Arania would be nice. Yeah, that mythic was pretty recent. It wasn't that good, though. It was a pretty underwhelming mythic. But yeah, if it's one of the only few you're missing, you might as well just diamond it. Unless you have, like, literally, like, 10,000 plus event keys laying around. Because all the other mythics that are in the drop table right now are not that really good if you get a second copy. Like, there's nothing you're going to do with a second Uber step for the most part and stuff like that. What was that name of the barbecue place you went to a while back? Oh gosh, I want to say... Was it just Barbecue House? I want to say Barbecue House. It was a very generic barbecue place name. But it had some of the best barbecue in the area. At least without going too far away. I think it was literally just called Barbecue House. It was like a small chain. Like not one of those mega chains, but like one of the very small scale ones. That there's more than one of, but there's not that many of. Which reminds me, I should go there again soon. It's pretty far away from my current location. My gosh, is it good? Like, there's one very close. It's in the walking distance, but it's pretty average. Or I definitely prefer going to that other place. Much further away, but it's worth it for the quality. It's also about the same price anyways. Oh, it's closer to Surfside. I believe it is. I can't actually remember what that location is called now that I think about it. I always consider everything in that location closer to Ssaszix, because for marching band, that is where I always needed to like remember locationally. And almost everything in that direction is like, yeah, that's the area closer to Ssaszix. Is how I have it remembered. Hey, an Arania. Hey, we got at least something useful. Alright, let's go get one more. Got a little bit of tribute there. Yeah, I'll take it off a Blade of Lance. You didn't get it with 6,000 event keys? Oh gosh. But yeah, that can happen. Especially on the final stretch for Mythics. It was something I got them to try to get them to change a while back. Because back in the day, there used to only be one Mythic per event key drop table. Because, you know, there wasn't that many Mythics in the game at the time. And one thing that was asked, or, you know, to try to get them to do, was to make it so you could target what Mythic you wanted. And they said no. So now the event key drop table is a mess, because we're starting to get to the point where some kingdoms have 3, 4 Mythics that you have to try to event key drop table for. So if you're missing only one of those 4, or one of those 3, it is so absurdly annoying to get it. To the point that if you're only missing one, you might as well just wait to get it with diamonds. Because the chance of getting off event keys is so slim. Especially if the other Mythics there aren't good if you have multiple copies. Because some Mythics, it's not that bad if you get like a second copy or so. Whereas others, there's no point. Good, we get a little bit of extra turn there, kill that one out. And I believe that is matched. There we go. Let's see what we get for our final chest here. As long as Inferno King doesn't revive a billion times, as he likes to do. I just want to run a stun just so he doesn't revive. Revive number 1. Okay, let's count how many times it takes. Alright, 1 kill. Okay, only 2. He wasn't that bad. Or technically only 1. 1 revive, 2 kills. He wasn't that bad that time. I think the most I've ever seen was low double digits, like 11 or something. Which is absurd that it could even happen that many times. You got 3 Umanef? Oh gosh. Yeah, that's basically just weaker Zugov. Kind of surprised you didn't get at least 1 Ubistet. Because at least double Ubistet would kind of be okay. Because if I'm not mistaken, do I even have double Ubistet? I wouldn't go out of my way for it, but having double actually wouldn't necessarily hurt. Yeah, I still do only have one Ubistet to this day. There are some teams that can kind of run double. He gives all Roshkas one attack and magic at the start of each turn, which can help himself and the other Roshka, or, the other Ubistet. And there are some weird teams where you might be able to set up into double Ubistet strike. Like, maybe if you do it with a Megavore with, like, one big mana accumulator or something. I don't think, like, it would be worth it compared to just running Rope Dart Ubistet. But it's technically possible. You can also run Rope Dart Thrall double Ubistet and run it that way instead of with Leprechaun or something similar. And then throw down Rope Dart Ubistet, then Rope Dart second Ubistet, so you don't need to get as much mana. It wouldn't be that worth it, but you technically could. There's some strategy there. But anyways, guys, I think we're going to be ending it for now. We will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We got a pet coming in of, actually I don't remember. Oh yeah, the Eagle. So this is the first time this Eagle has had a Wednesday event. This is the first 100% chance you ever have of getting it. He has been in the drop table for about 6 months now. But if you haven't picked him up at all within that time, this will be your first time to do so. Otherwise, if you haven't maxed him, which most people probably haven't, you'll be able to get more copies to do so. But anyways, guys, we will be back tomorrow night. We will be doing a stream midday tomorrow. I want to say we're going to be starting around 10-ish. We're probably going to be doing a Pokemon stream, catching basically all the legends that are in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. We got the resources for that a little bit earlier, and I figured we'd just do a little bit of a stream for it and have a little bit of fun with that. Thursday midday stream is probably going to be Words Can Kill. It's actually launching this Thursday. Exact time, I have no clue, but sometime on Thursday it's supposed to be launching. And we already have access to the game, so we'll be streaming it sometime around the same time, probably around 10-ish, 11-ish that day. And of course, we'll have our standard Gems of War stream as we do every night. Anyways, have a wonderful week, everyone. Catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy your week.